My first anime was probably, if I remember correctly, Dragon Ball Z.
I I think my first anime, to be honest, was Sailor Moon. But
Okay.
like not like adamantly watching it. I just remember Sailor Moon being like
your first one.
Like, oh, what the heck kind of animation is this? But really, when I started watching, it was honestly Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z. Like that was, but I feel like everyone remembers Dragon Ball Z because that was like the real most popular one in the U.S. Like if you don't know who Dragon Ball Z is, fuck you, right? Like you know Goku.
Everybody knows Goku.
Everyone
bro.
knows Goku, Vegeta.
Goku solos the universe.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I feel like it was Dragon Ball Z if you have to say like a very clear one, but I very adamantly remember watching Yu Yu Hakusho. It was like one of my favorite 90s animes.
Yeah, definitely Yu Yu Hakusho, but
Oh, Inuyasha.
and yeah. You know, my older cousin Romina put me onto a lot of those animes, but you know, she was a little older and I was younger, so like I would watch them with her, but I didn't really get into it because I must have been young, like 7-8 years old when she showed me Inuyasha and I forgot what else she was showing me, but yeah, Dragon Ball Z was the first one that I got into by myself. I would watch it after school, like while I was eating dinner. Started watching. I think the arc that caught me, that really got me to start watching, was Namek. Namek.
Oh, when Planet Namek was gonna blow up.
Yeah, well, yeah, that whole arc, like
yeah,
the whole journey of like them being on Namek, Gohan, Vegeta,
Piccolo,
the whole Krillin dying.
Yeah, Krillin dying like every scene and
Yeah.
then being resurrected.
Every scene. Well, he died. Frieza killed him, and then that triggered Goku to go Super Saiyan for the first time.
Yeah,
so it's just classic, like legend.
Yeah, I get that. Actually, the arc that really got me was Cell's arc, Cell's tournament on Earth.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That arc was sick. And I swear to God, if you're a real Dragon Ball Z fan, like Dragon Ball Z influenced like everything, even like outside in life. Like I remember we'd finish watching Dragon Ball Z and we'd go outside and start play fighting. I'd be like, oh man, oh, man. And then like, you know, you just go out and it like really sparks your imagination. You go outside, you just start fucking someone up. Like just like, I'm Vegeta. No, I'm Goku. I'm stronger than everyone.
Yeah, on the role playing shit. Yeah, no, for sure. It was definitely a treat that we got to watch it when we were kids. Because I know I get introduced to a lot of anime now that was out when we were kids, but I didn't know about it. Yeah. And I was like, damn, like this would have hit different as a kid. Like, because everything hits different, like as a kid versus adult, teenager, whatever.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad we got to experience that as children, and then also now I can go back and watch as an adult, and it still hits.
Yeah, but I also appreciate the fact that because we appreciate it as children, we're also passing that on to our kids, and our daughters are even getting into it. And I'm like, hell yeah, because like if my daughter like disrespected anime, I'd have to beat the shit out of her, push her through a wall or something.
My daughter doesn't like it. She even told me she was like I fake liking it. I promise you, yo. She said I fake liking it because I got jealous because I have a niece named Josie and she's really into anime like Jade. Yeah. So she was like, I faked it because I was jealous because you guys are always talking about it. But I was like, I don't really like it. She likes.
I'm pushing her through a wall.
She likes Hannah Montana and shit, bro. It's just she knows
she's a girly girl for sure.
But she's young right now. You never know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how her taste comes in, But hey, fuck it. I mean, now that we know like where our origins came from, what's going on right now? How does the anime right now stack up to the anime that we watched as kids? And of those animes that you're watching right now, like put these people on. What are the good ones?
Well, that's a lot. That's a lot to answer
okay.
right now.
All right. I asked too many
Hold
things.
on.
Let's isolate it.
Hold on. We'll get to that. Just real quick. So that was my first one that I got started with. But from then, since I was a kid till now, I've probably watched like at least 50 animes. And it was a slow progression, you know, like at first it was just whatever came on Cartoon Network, Toonami. That's how I got introduced, like Cowboy Bebop, all the ones on Adult Swim hit, you know, like
Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach, all like that's how I got introduced to those. But then it wasn't until I was like a teenager, started being on the internet. You know, we grew up with the internet, so as soon as I was able to actually find websites to watch anime, that's when I got into Naruto Shippuden.
Fool, you're the king of fucking YouTube, bro. I remember coming home from school, and the internet was a new concept. Obviously, when we were like middle school, like it was out there, but it wasn't really then. And I mean, we still had AOL. Remember AIM? God. But I remember,
that's a discussion for another day.
Me and this fool grew up together. Like, I mean, we would see each other on the weekends. I mean, it was just his mom was always traveling. But anyways, I remember coming home from school and this was always on the computer, and I would like, you know, I had soccer practice and things like that, but I'd be like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm on YouTube. And I'm all like, what is that? And he's just like, I'll show you. It's like, you know, you upload videos. And I'm like, okay. And like this man would watch everything from like anime to like conspiracy theorists to like back when the Illuminati was like the conspiracy like that you needed to know about. Like this fool watched like a fucking 90-part series, and like he watched it all, and it would just be like, God damn. So I get what he means. Like this fool was the king of the internet for sure.
But yeah, so that's what got me into all anime. Now I've watched like up to 50, but
it's a lot.
Yeah.
I probably watched like 15 good ones. Yeah.
What about you, Paul? How many have you watched?
Probably around there, 15.
I say actually that I feel like I didn't give myself enough credit. I say 20.
Yeah, I think when I was the cool thing about us too is that we were into anime before it was cool to be into anime.
Yeah, I
you know
agree.
what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Like we're not just jumping on it. We're not dick riding the anime.
And we weren't like super into it. We weren't
now.
going to like the conventions and stuff. We weren't cosplaying back then because like we were kids or whatever. We didn't really have but we would watch it. I was watching it in high school for sure.
Yeah. And it wasn't really anything to talk about. You just went home and did it, like, and you talked about it, like, and it wasn't anything to be embarrassed about. Now, because there's like a whole movement and stuff, like it's like you got like your hardcore anime fans that are like, did you just start watching that? Like I started watching that like when I was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the embarrassment like before though, back in the day. It's like it's not something I would like go and tell my friends about.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
sure.
I kind of feel like that. I remember one time I told my homie I watched Dragon Ball Z and he called me a fucking dork. And I was all like, okay, I'm going to keep that to myself now.
Yeah, it's definitely more accepted now. Like now I tell people, and people are usually like, they'll perk up and they'll be like, oh, what do you like? What do you
like
watch?
now it's acceptable to have
Before
like phone
it was like,
cases
oh,
that are,
okay,
like,
whatever, bro.
Anime.
Yeah, like, yeah, anime merch and shit. Before I would have anime merch, no one would know what it was.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But that's what's up. That's a pretty good amount from all of us. So right now, what I'm currently watching, what I'm keeping up with is Tokyo Revengers. Go ahead and check that one out if you haven't. I'm also caught up on the manga. The manga's really good. That one's gonna be a really good show. Hopefully they keep animating it. The storyline is pretty dope. It's pretty refreshing too. It's not just like slaying demons like half the other animes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's pretty cool. I like it. And then I'm also watching To Your Eternity. That one's cool, but it's very depressing. So if you like being in your feelings, definitely watch that one. That one's I'm not even gonna go into it because it starts off. The first episode starts off already. It's a whole roller coaster ride. Mm-hmm. That's for this season that I'm watching. That means that it's still currently.
Yeah, that they're actually still putting out content and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you find like a lot of really good animes that are kind of like, you know, the people that say like, oh, I found that before everyone hopped on it.
Yeah.
Like I kind of am more like probably your more average like just mainstream anime, because like even the ones I'm keeping up on right now, they're older but they're still putting out content. Boruto, the next generation,
My Hero, right? That one's
My Hero Academia season 5.
I haven't watched the new season. I only watched the one you were watching it the other day.
Yeah,
but